Let's go to market days and see what we can find.
How are you? Red raspberry refresher.
Oh wow.
Oh, jeez.
How are you guys?
Yeah.
I can help you with anything, sir. Just let me.
Morning, guys. Morning.
Okay guys, so first of all, this market days was so much fun. I really enjoyed it, and I love that it had so much fall and Halloween stuff. There was more fall than there was Halloween, and also Christmas. I didn't see very much Halloween, which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is, and I still got some things. So I'm going to start with the things that came in our bag. So we went on Saturday and Sunday, and then on Sunday we got there early enough to get one of their bags. And if you are familiar at all with what their bags are or how that works, so if you show up, if you're one of the first 25 to show up, you get a goodie bag, and inside of that goodie bag there are coupons, candy, market cash, which you can use anywhere, and then there's also some like sample, I guess, kind of gifts. So most of what we got in there was a bunch of candy and then some bourbon Kentucky signs that I'm not going to show because Tyler already has those put up in his office. So I am going to show you the things that spoke to me, and that was, I got these 2 dish towels. So I got a bag and he got a bag, and we got these 2 dish towels, which are very cute. So this one, it's not pulling up on camera because it's already nighttime here and the lighting is horrible. So this one is kind of like a brownish color, but it also has the green that's on my gallery wall. So I really like these, and I told Ty this is like my 2 personalities. But yeah, I thought these were really cute. Not sure how I'm going to use those yet, but we will see. So these were free. So I was trying to stick with only buying things that I knew I needed. So for Halloween time, I really needed some more vintage spooky looking things, just to add in with my decor because I don't have very much. So again, there wasn't very much Halloween, so I had to get creative. So I found a couple of cabinet cards, and these are just a couple of them. So her dress just reminded me so much of a witchy kind of dress, and I love this one. I've already got it framed. And then I found this one, which I thought was just really cute. The kids look kind of creepy. It's really dark and moody. This is going to go perfect back here. The next booth that I went to, I actually went there on both days, and I got things on both days because this booth just had so much really cool, unique stuff for very, very cheap. So this right here, this is a calendar from 1910, but it says the world's masterpieces, a famous picture for every week in the year. So of course it's missing all the pictures because of its age, but I thought that was really cute. And then down here it says calendar from 1910. I love this. This will be going in my gallery for sure. I may try to make my own frame for this because I know finding one is going to be hard. And I've been wanting to try like a frame DIY. But yeah, I thought this was really cute, and this is going to go good with my spooky vibe. And I only paid $4 for this. Very, very good prices. And in that same booth, I found, so they had a bunch of these different, I don't know, like different whatever these are. I think they're for helping kids learn words or something, but they're vintage. And I picked this one because it says wick and trick. And so obviously these don't really go with the whole Halloween vibe, but I'm struggling to find artwork to fit in some of my frames. And I thought something like this would be cute, showing those two. And then I could put, like, I don't know, a bat or a spider or something covering this. And then you'd still see that, and it would still give off the spooky aesthetic I'm going for. But I paid $1 for this. Thought it was really cute. And in that booth, I also found this beautiful stained and crazed little ironstone creamer. Now this right here was very cheap compared to all the other ironstone that I was seeing there. So this was only $4. It has beautiful staining and crazing, and I love these. I have a collection of these. Very excited to see this. Most of the other ironstone that I saw there was like crazy expensive. I'm talking like hundreds plus for one individual piece. Now, granted, there were a few pieces this little that were within the $20 to $30 range, but I'm just not wanting to pay that, you know, especially when I go to a vintage market. I don't want to blow my entire budget right up front. I mean, obviously I get it, some of this stuff is worth that, but in my mind, when I go to a market, I'm looking for the cheapest stuff so that I can support everybody, you know, everybody that has a booth there. So, you know, I mean, everybody that comes through isn't going to have these crazy budgets that can pay those really high prices. So in my mind, if I were a booth owner, I would have a range of the pieces that I have in my booth for everybody at a different price point. So this booth done a really good job at that. So in this booth, there were two little ladies running it, and while they were, you know, just sitting there, they were making DIY crafts, and they were talking to me about some of the stuff that they make, and they thought it was so cool, everything that I picked out. They seemed kind of shocked to see kind of the variety that I picked, but they were really sweet. I really love that booth, and I have 2 or 3 more things to show you from that booth. So I got these beautiful little wheat flowers and whatever these are. This was $1, like $1 for this, and they do have it wrapped up in some newspaper, which I find very pretty. I think this is a vibe, you know. I would keep it like this. I may keep it like this, honestly. I don't know yet. I haven't found the place for it, but we're gonna find somewhere. I may hang it upside down on my window. I think that'd be really cute. I might do that. But yeah, $1 for these really pretty florals. I love these. And now these are real, so these are dried out. And again, just $1. So in some more booths, I've seen some similar to this, but they're like the fake flowers, and they look obviously fake, and the prices on them were just way too high. Like for a bunch this big, it was like $7.99 or $8.99, and you know, I'm not willing to pay that. So we scoured the deals and I found them. From that same booth, I got these 2 beautiful mums. They grow these on their own. They had a bunch of different colors and things, but I love how they have them wrapped with the newspaper. I think that is beautiful. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave the newspaper, but I think I'm gonna cut a hole in the bottom of the newspaper just so I can sit it inside of something. That way it drains out and it doesn't, you know, mold the paper or something. But I like the aesthetic with the paper, and I thought this color is gonna be perfect for this witchy vibe I'm doing in here. Which, by the way, stay to the end because I'm saving the best piece for last, and you guys, you're gonna scream. But this was cute. Love these. These were only $5 a piece, which I don't think was a very bad price. And I mean, they're beautiful. Very vibrant. Very much alive. I mean, none of these look dead or anything. So I thought those were cute. And I was really hoping that this lady would be there again this time, because she was there in the spring and she had a bunch of really unique pieces. I actually got my brown transferware butter pats from her back in the springtime. And she had asked me, things that I'm looking for, because she does these markets very often. So she's always trying to collect pieces for it. I told her that I'm always looking for chunky ironstone butter pats. I have never seen any in person. I have never found any in person. So I was surprised when I found my very first one. Now it doesn't have a stamp on it, but it is crazed and stained. It's lovely. I love this little thing. Chunky, so cute. Now this was $8, which is a little high in my opinion for what I want to pay. But again, this is the very first one I have ever found, and I didn't want to leave it, especially with the character that it has. I was very surprised to see it was still there, because I think I got this on day 2 or day 3. But yeah, this was the only one she had. But love this. Think it's really cute. In the last booth at Market Days, I got these really cute neutral gourds. These were $1 a piece, I think. But I love them. They are beautiful. This one has a black pattern on it. They're so cute. So these I'm going to be using in here, just because they're going to match the aesthetic a little bit better than the colored ones will. But I do have some that are obviously still in their natural shape. They're orange, and they're still ready to be used, I guess. They're fresh. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. They're fresh. But I'm trying to figure out how I can dry them out. I haven't done research yet, which I know I'll figure it out once I do. But if any of you know the best way to dry out gourds and little tiny pumpkins like this, please let me know in a comment, because I would love to save. Okay, sorry, I got interrupted by the washing machine playing music, apparently. Anywho, let me know in a comment if you know how to dry these out the best way. That way I can preserve the ones that I have to reuse them for next year's decor. I would prefer if I can dry them out like this, but I don't know if that's possible. Again, I've not done any research on it, so I'll figure it out. But if you know, please let me know in a comment. Okay, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I got one other thing from that booth at Market Days, but I want to save that for the last, because they are amazing and you'll see. But after Market Days, we went and hunted down some yard sales, and I ended up finding this beautiful ironstone pitcher, well, milk pitcher. It's stained and crazed. Now this one is a smaller size than the ones that I have. It's about 1 inch shorter, I think. It does have a stamp, but I've not been able to read it. I don't really know what it says. But I got this at a yard sale, I think for like $3. I'm pretty sure I paid $3 for this at a yard sale. But I thought this was beautiful. Love this. Okay, so the very last thing that I got at Market Days, you guys. I have been looking for these for literally years. They're very hard to come by, and when you do find them, they're very expensive. In my guest room, I had all of the Victorian things kind of set out and on display, and I've been wanting a pair of these to go with that decor. Granted, I no longer have the guest bedroom. We had to upgrade my husband's office because it was just getting a little too cluttered and he needed more room for his inventory. So he took over the guest bedroom and I took over the office he was in, which is very small. It's probably big enough for a twin size bed, but it's definitely not big enough for anything bigger than that. So I've kind of turned that into my storage slash cat's room. I plan on doing something with it in the future, but not right now. I have to figure out what I really want to do in there. But anywho, I just wanted to give you guys that little update. That's why you haven't been seeing guest room videos or content on Instagram, which, by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you do. It is Decor with Kay, the same way that it is here on YouTube. But my favorite find of the entire market days are these beautiful Victorian boots. You guys, these were there on day 3. Not a single person bought these. I mean, nobody bought these. Nobody. And not only that, these were priced amazingly. So she had them priced at $31. And I ended up with $10 in market cash. So I used that towards these boots. And I got these for 21 bucks. And I know that's a bit more than what I would usually spend, but I have wanted a pair of these forever. And I finally found a pair, and I got them no matter what. So, they're very cute, very old, but they're still in really good shape. Now, these are not obviously the shoestrings that these would have came with. I think this lady just strung some lace ribbon through it because they were probably a little wore out. But they're beautiful. I love these. And these are going to be going also behind me in this Halloween witchy accent gallery wall. I can't talk today apparently. But yeah, I hope you guys really liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment what your favorite piece that I picked up was. And I will see you guys here in a couple days or maybe a week with my gallery wall video. So yeah, pay this no mind, it's a mess. But anywho, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.